Okay, I'm making this video for all my YouTube people, all my friends who love Volvos as much as I do. This is my Volvo 740 Turbo. It's a 1991, and couldn't really find a detailed instructions on changing the intake manifold gasket. And I should have recorded while I was doing it, but I can't hold the camera and do the work at the same time. So basically what I did, okay, I removed the fuel line, which goes right here. This is, I believe, the fuel pressure regulator. It's this guy right here. Kind of goes in here and plops in there. Move that, get that out of the way. Then I kind of noticed that the fuel rail, which is this thing right here, was in the way, so took that out. It's a couple of bolts that you just unscrew. One is right there, and there's one right there, another one. It goes right there. Sorry, can't. There it is. See, and that's it. And once I did that, took the injectors. I took the injectors off, and you do that by removing this clip. This clip right here clips them in there, holds them. You'll see it when you actually do it yourself. And then you got to wiggle those, and then you kind of, when the fuel rail's off, you can unplug the injectors from the bottom, from this part. They pop up, and to take the injectors out, you got to take that clip I showed you, this one, and you got to wiggle those suckers out. And when you wiggle those out, you take them out. Make sure to inspect this thing right here, this little gasket, because sometimes these things get really corroded and old, and they're actually leak fuel. I actually took some off, got some from a junkyard like a couple weeks ago, just in case these were bad. See, I found one that was pretty much like this, so I replaced it with one I got at the junkyard. You get a lot of stuff at the junkyard for free. Not for free, but I mean for really cheap, when you want to work on these. But anyway, so I took those off. There's 4 of them, all the way down. And then the bolts. You gotta take off here the bolts that are holding the intake manifold in place to the engine. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bolts. You get those out, and in those hard to reach areas, those hard to reach bolts, use one of these. It's a 13 millimeter. You can use whatever side's easier, this side or this side. And this makes it easy too. Or you could use this with an extension when you need it. Take those out. And once those bolts are out, it should loosen up. But the problem I had when I loosened it up is that it wouldn't come out all the way. The intake manifold will not come out all the way enough to take the old gasket out. So the trick was, if you have EGR, which in California, you gotta have one of those, which sucks. I removed it. I removed 2 bolts that go right there, and that gave me just a little bit more leeway to actually take the gasket out. And so sorry, I'm terrible at explaining. I'm just trying. So anyway, and here in this tube here, I haven't plugged that one. I don't know what tube that is, but it plugs over there somewhere. Just get stuff out of the way that it's in your way, and then just remember where to put it back. I'm no pro mechanic. I'm just a do-it-yourselfer, because when it comes to Volvos, you usually have to take it to a specialist. Because taking it to regular mechanics, they're always fixing shit don't need, you know. It pisses me off. I waste money, so I just decided I'll do it my damn self. Alright, man. Sorry, this video, I'm trying to do it for you, from the Volvo enthusiasts, people that want to do it yourself. And it's not the best video, but at least I'm trying to explain a little bit of what I'm doing. It's not too hard. Okay, on to step 2. And I'm also cleaning that area where the gasket goes, just with the towel, making sure that's smooth before I put the gasket in. So I'll do part 2, just let you know how it went.